Hey guys, this is Anthony Morganti. I am MrPhotographer.com. Do you only buy original equipment batteries for your cameras, or do you buy an aftermarket equivalent? In this video, I'm going to talk about some aftermarket batteries that I recently purchased for my Nikon cameras. Before we begin, if you could do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel, remember to follow me on Instagram. I am at Anthony Morganti on Instagram, and in the description below this video, I'll have a link to my Instagram. I'll also have links to the batteries I'm going to talk about in this video. Now, I, for one, never purchased aftermarket batteries. That's because I had a bad experience. When the Fujifilm X-T1 first came out, I purchased the camera, and then I started getting a little cheap. I didn't want to spend like that 58 bucks for the Fujifilm battery, but I wanted a replacement or an extra battery for that camera. So I bought a aftermarket rip-off battery. And it really was a rip-off because it didn't work well. It didn't last 2/3 as long as the original Fujifilm battery that came with the camera. Also, it had this weird habit of just dying when it showed 3 bars seconds before. For example, on a Fujifilm camera, I believe it's 3 bars is fully charged. Then, of course, as you're using the camera, it will go down to 2 bars, then 1 bar, and then it's dead. Well, this battery, you'd lift the camera up to your face, it would show 3 bars, take a photo. 10 seconds later, lift the camera up to your face, take another photo, and all of a sudden it's flashing red that the battery's dead. Camera's going to shut off, and it would just shut off. So I got rid of that battery, and I never purchased another aftermarket battery until now. I have a lot of Nikon cameras, and I have a lot of Nikon batteries. Now, fortunately for me, they all take the same battery. They take the same EN-EL15 battery. Now, some of them take a Series 2 battery, or an A battery, or a B battery, but physically, the batteries are all the same, and physically, the battery will work in all the different cameras. But as far as the Nikon Z6 and Z7, you would prefer to have the 15B battery in those cameras, because with that battery, you could charge the battery through the camera via USB, and it only works with the 15B battery. Now, personally, I don't ever charge the batteries through the camera, but some people do, and that is a nice, convenient way to do it. But I have all these cameras, they have all these EN-EL15 batteries, and I decided I'm going to try an aftermarket battery. So I picked up this set of Vemico batteries, V-E-M-I-C-O. And actually, I've been pleasantly surprised. First of all, when I was looking on Amazon and I looked at them, I was actually a little put off because they're orange. But then after I thought about it a while, I kind of like it because often they're in my camera bag, and often I'm searching around for the battery in the dark in the camera bag, and I'll be able to tell that I'm picking this replacement battery as opposed to the Nikon battery. So there may be an instance where I want to grab this replacement battery, and I'll make sure that I have it. It's very easy to see because it's orange. Now, it is the EN-EL15, physical shape. It works in all my cameras. I have Nikon D7000, Nikon D500, Nikon D800E, Nikon D850, Z6. I got a bunch of Nikon cameras. It works in all of them. Also, I found, curiously, that in the Nikon Z6, it does charge through USB. The earlier Nikon batteries do not charge through USB when they're put in a Nikon Z6 or Z7. This does. But what it does do, which may annoy some people, is if you click on battery information through the menu system of the back of your Z6 or Z7, when you have a fully brand new charged battery, it will say number of shots. It will say 0. Then as you take shots, it's going to increment that number. And then when you recharge the battery, it will reset that counter to 0 again. The counter on this is never reset, so it's always showing a cumulative number of shots as you go. You'll recharge the battery, put it back in the camera, and it just keeps adding to that count. So it doesn't reset the shot count, but it does charge through USB, which the other older Nikon batteries do not do. Now, A typical Nikon battery, the modern ones, are 1,900 milliamp hours, and they're 7 volts. Their batteries, the Vimico batteries, are 7.4 volts, and they're 2,100 milliamp hours. And you know, just on paper, they should last a little longer. To me, I couldn't tell the difference. They seem to last exactly as long as the Nikon batteries last. So to me, that's good enough. They're considerably cheaper. And again, there'll be links in the description below this video. So I'm pretty happy with them. Now, one thing I should add, since these are 7.4 volts and these are 7 volts, if you charge these in the Nikon charger, they may not come up to full voltage because the Nikon charger is charging for a Nikon battery. So you're going to want to use the included charger. So they come with the charger. It accepts both batteries. It's a 2-battery set. It accepts both batteries. It has a USB-C to USB cable that you would plug into your computer to charge it, and it has a little LCD display at the top that shows the battery icons on it to show when they're fully charged. As they're charging, they blink and they have bars, you know, similar to the Fujifilm I mentioned, has 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars, and so on. So use their charger and you'll make sure that you're charging these fully. So far, I've been pleasantly surprised. Now, what about you? Have you had any experience using aftermarket batteries? In the comments below, let us know what batteries you have used, nightmare stories, whatever, let us know. I'm curious about other people's experience using aftermarket batteries. Thank you, everyone who watches my videos. I really do appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon.